How do you manage your way to your goals? If you're like me, accomplishing goals, especially if they're lofty ones, can be kind of stressful. And what can help in that journey is dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that makes you feel pleasure. It's motivating and it helps with the anticipation of rewards, influencing your mood, influencing your focus, and creating very manageable goal directed behaviors. So, in that backdrop, I would like to offer this menu presented to you as if you were having a dopamine meal. Okay, so starting off your meal with an appetizer. If you need a mood booster, when you only have about 15 minutes, 5 or 15 minutes, what could be in that appetizer selection? Well, you could go for a walk. You could do mindful breathing, something I do quite a lot, simple stretching, brush and floss your teeth. It's probably not a bad idea anyway to keep your teeth and gums healthy. Text a friend, listen to music, all sorts of musical genre. I like classical, usually when I'm trying to relax. Uh, Smooth jazz, something like that. Uh, Refill your water bottle, uh, or make a healthy snack. So those are just appetizers. But for the main course now, this is important. The main course, the entree, and this is, actually a mood booster for when you aren't short on time. Work out, exercise. I exercise 2 or 3 days a week. Some weeks four. Make art. Even though I have a doctorate in business and a master's in business and a master's in information systems and a bachelor of engineering, my absolute first degree was art. And occasionally I will make some art. Okay, I used to do sculpture. I've done some painting. Uh, I've written one act plays, anything artistic. Cook a meal. My father was a culinary artist, and my mom taught me a little bit about getting my way around the kitchen. So I use that sometimes. I don't see it as a necessary activity to put food in the system. Is more as a creation of art. Okay. Of course, meditate, journal. Sometimes when I'm engaged in something quite intense, I'll just journal my thoughts at that time. May not completely solve the challenge, but I journal my thoughts and then put it away. Come back later. Uh, Write someone a note. Write someone a letter. I did something quite interesting when I was traveling a lot in the military. I used to write myself a letter and actually mail it. I'd get it back later, and it would be a fun revisit of where I was 2 or 3 days ahead. Uh, Along that same line, write a gratitude list. I'm sure you have lots of things to be thankful for. Actually, sit down and write them. And be grateful. Some people do progressive muscle relaxations as an entree. Get out in nature. Just go outside, even in the cold. Go outside and interact with nature and volunteer. All of these are main courses now. Things that, if you have some time to devote you want to do. Now, in any meal, you have sides to choose from, right? Two or three things that you can add to your main course. Okay, so these are a little more mundane things. You might want to make yourself a favorite beverage. I like smoothies, and I study sometimes different smoothie recipes. Light a candle and just watch it burn. Just focus on the flame. Okay. Uh, use an aromatic uh, diffuser. Right, aromatherapy is something that a lot of people like as a side dish for mental uh, maintenance, and others like to listen to podcasts. Okay, so there's the entrees on your appetizer, and then finally, every meal needs to end with a good dessert. And in the middle management space, we're going to see those as activities that are fun, but in moderation, since they have an addictive quality. Okay, just like any dessert. I refuse desserts a lot sometimes because I just know I want it, but probably not a good idea. So the same could be said about mental management. All right. So one suggestion is to play video games. Once again, my caution here is it could be addictive, so be careful. Watch television, same thing. You're sitting, but sometimes there's some intriguing things on television, so just sit down and take it in. Um, Scroll through your social media. Okay, don't get too caught up in it, but just stroll through, see what's happening out there in the social media world. Okay, um, and then of course, since we're talking decadence on the dessert side of your menu, maybe have a decadent treat, right? A cupcake, cheesecake, key lime pie, whatever your favorite decadent treat, but in moderation. All right. So I hopefully it's helped. This is Dr. Hamilton, just chatting with you and sharing with you some things that can help you meet your goals successfully.